Now we're going to look at the back side of the notes, and we're going to go over these examples, okay? So the first one, if you look at it, it says log base 43 of 1. This is using the formula on the front side from section A, number 1. And this would just be a 0, because 43 to the 0 equals 1. Okay? Number 2, this is using property number 2. Log base B of B equals 1. So log base 7.1 of 7.1 is just a 1. All right? Number 3, this is using formula number 3 from section B of the natural logarithms formula. So it says the natural log, which is log base E, of e to the 8th will just equal 8. Okay? Number 4, since it doesn't have a base, the base must be 10. So if we put a 10 here, we can convert this to a 1/10, which is the same thing as 10 to the negative 1. And then we're using, again, formula number 3 on section A. So that will just equal the exponent, which is negative 1. Okay? Number 5 is using rule number 4 from section A. So this will just equal a 5. Okay? Number 6, we have to think about a little bit more. Since it's base 3, we can rewrite 27 as 3 cubed. And then since it's a square root, that would be 3 to the 3/2 power. So this is log base 3 of 3 to the 3/2 power. And then essentially we're using this formula again, since they're the same base. So it just equals the exponent 3/2. Okay? Now let's go to the expansion ones. These are ones where we want to use rules 5, 6, and 7 from section A, and we want to expand. So since these two are being multiplied, they're going to get added. And since this one's being divided, it's going to get subtracted. So they're all going to be the same base, base B. So we get log base B of x plus log base B of y minus log base B of z squared. And then lastly, we'll use the power rule, which says we can take this 2 and drop it down as a coefficient. So this will become log base B of x plus log base B of y minus 2 times log base B of z. Okay? On the next one, the same thing, natural log, so it's all log base E. Keeping in mind that we can rewrite x, the square root of x is x to the 1/2. And we can rewrite the cube root of y as y to the 1/3. So these are being multiplied, this is being divided. So now I'm going to use the product rule, the quotient rule, and the power rule, and I'm going to do it all in one step. So these exponents are going to get dropped down in front. So it's going to be 1/2 natural log of x plus, because it's getting multiplied, 1/3 natural log of y minus 4 times the natural log of z. Okay? A couple more, bear with me. This next one, instead of expanding, we're condensing. So we're going to take the coefficients and we're going to move them up as exponents. And you've got options on the negative one. You can either move the negative 2 up as an exponent, or you can just move the 2 and then make it subtraction and use the difference rule. Okay? So this is going to be log. Since there isn't a base, it must be base 10, so I can just leave that blank. This one is positive in front, so it's x to the 1/3, which is the cube root of x. This one is minus, so I'm going to throw it into the denominator, and it's going to be y squared. This one is positive, so it's going to go in the numerator, and 1/2 as an exponent makes it a square root of z. Okay? I know I made that look easy, but again, you can watch this over and over again if you didn't quite catch that. All right? The last two here base formula. So you're going to do the natural log or the common log, doesn't matter which one. I usually use natural log because it's less letters. So the natural log of 96 over the natural log of 3, and you're going to plug that into your calculator and round it to 4 decimal places. And you get approximately 4.1546. So what that's saying is 3 raised to that power would give you 96, which makes sense because 3 to the 4th is 81, and 3 to the 5th is 243. So somewhere between 4 and 5. That makes sense. This last one, same thing. Natural log of 1/10 divided by the natural log of 2. Plug it in. And we get negative 3.3219, which we can check by doing 2 raised to that power. And it does give us the 1/10. Okay? Now you should work on your homework, which is listed on your homework calendar. Thanks and have a great day.